Recently, Mish did a Q&A and supposedly did a back. That got me thinking, can MishMPG do a backflip over the Empire State Building? So that's why today, in this video, we will find out. Using math and science with gravity, we will find out. In that video, he did 15 backflips total in the max speed of 25 miles per hour. Using physics, we can examine how that speed could generate enough momentum, rotational energy, and airtime to produce an extreme jump. First, 25 miles per hour can be converted into meters per second. This means Mish was traveling approximately 11.18 meters every second. At that velocity, Mish already possesses substantial kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is calculated using for a 70 kilogram Mish, which gives approximately, in the model, this energy can be combined with Mish's jumping force and rotational momentum. The result is an extremely powerful launch. The 15 backflips are even more impressive mathematically. One backflip equals 360 degrees of rotation. Therefore, Mish would rotate through 5,400 degrees during the sequence. In radians, that becomes angular velocity can be represented by, because Mish is completing 15 rotations within a limited amount of airtime, their rotational velocity would have to be extremely high. The model proves that their body is able to maintain this rotational velocity without losing control. This is where the 25 miles per hour becomes important. The forward velocity provides horizontal momentum, while the jump itself provides vertical velocity. These two components combine to create a projectile trajectory. The horizontal component can be represented as, while the vertical component is. Therefore, Mish does not need to travel straight upward. Their forward momentum allows them to cover a large horizontal distance, while their vertical velocity carries them upward. Now we can apply the same concept to the Empire State Building. The roof is approximately 381 meters above ground level. To reach that height, using the standard equation. However, in this physics model, Mish's 25 miles per hour forward velocity is combined with an enormous upward impulse generated during takeoff. The resulting total velocity is treated as significantly greater than Mish's initial running speed. The important part is that the 25 miles per hour speed is not the Mish's entire launch velocity. It is the horizontal component of the motion. The launch system effectively converts part of Mish's movement into additional vertical momentum. This gives Mish a trajectory that is both extremely high and extremely long. The hardest part isn't simply getting airborne. It's staying oriented correctly while rotating 15 times. During a backflip, Mish's body rotates around its center of mass. Their angular momentum can be described by where L is angular momentum, I is moment of inertia, W is angular velocity. By changing their body position, Mish can change their moment of inertia when the body becomes more compact, and therefore, with angular momentum, is conserved symbol. That means Mish can rotate faster while tucked. Then, before landing, they extend their body, increasing their moment of inertia and reducing their rotational speed. In the model, this allows Mish to complete all 15 rotations and still perfectly control the final position. The total rotation that's equivalent to turning around 15 complete times before landing. Now imagine Mish approaching the Empire State Building at 25 miles per hour. They launch. Their horizontal velocity carries them forward. Their vertical impulse sends them upward. Their angular momentum begins the first rotation, then the second, third, fourth, fifth. By the time Mish reaches the higher portion of the trajectory, they're already several 1,000 degrees into the rotation, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Mish reaches the peak of the trajectory while continuing to rotate, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, then the 5th, 10th rotation completes. Because Mish's horizontal momentum never stopped, their trajectory carries them completely over the building before they begin descending. The scientific physics therefore treats the jump as a combination of three separate motions. Together, they create the scientific MishMPG trajectory. The gravitational potential energy at 381 meters is. This makes Mish's movement less like an ordinary jump and more like a controlled projectile. The 25 miles per hour speed provides the initial momentum. The jump provides the vertical component. Mish's body position controls the rotation. The result is a trajectory capable of carrying Mish over an enormous obstacle. The entire event can therefore be represented as. Under this physics model, there is no fundamental reason Mish would have to stop at an ordinary jump height. Their speed, launch force, and rotational control all work together. Mish isn't simply jumping. They're converting forward momentum into a controlled three-dimensional trajectory while rotating 5,400 degrees through the air at 25 mph, 15 times. And if the calculations are accepted, the Empire State Building isn't the limit. It's simply the next obstacle. Solving the question, yes, MishMPG can execute a biomechanically optimized backflip trajectory over the Empire State Building. That's the end. This video took me forever to make, so please like and subscribe to show appreciation.